What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Asia.
And it's your boy BJ. And we back like we never left. Shout out to all our movie gurus and our movie buffs out there. Much love to everybody. Appreciate y'all for coming through and supporting the channel. Today we're going to be checking out, the title of this movie is just called Fallen. That's it. Fallen. That's it.
What? Okay. Fallen. I thought you were gonna say something else afterwards.
No,
I was like,
when it got suggested to us, I mean,
is that it?
One of the interesting things about it does have Denzel Washington in it. But when I saw the title and Fallen, it just nothing clicked. I'm just like, Fallen, like, have I fallen from grace? Yeah. What? Like, what is it?
I don't know.
You know?
Fallen. Falling down the hill. Falling in love. Falling for her.
Falling for you.
I thought when you said fallen, I was like,
yeah. So it just left
what's the rest?
It just left a lot of blanks in my head just looking at the title. But it's got to be good if it has Denzel Washington in it, and it got to be good if you guys suggested for us to watch this too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready to get into it. So this is back in the 90s. So this is gonna be a younger Denzel Washington.
Oh, okay. I'm excited to get into it.
Yo,
okay.
It's motion picture night. We got our popcorn. We got our snacks. We got a couple of waters. Yeah, we got all the good stuff. So
yeah, y'all. So
I'm ready.
Tap in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Tap into the Patreon. Check out all of our unedited, uncut videos, behind the scenes footage, Patreon posts, and access to all of our TV series as well. All over on Patreon. Right now, we are into Dexter New Blood, y'all. That kind of came on a whim, but I can't wait to announce our next series.
We are dead in the thick of it right now with Dexter 2 right now.
So, but yeah. Other than that, are you ready?
I am. I'm ready to see why it's called Fallen.
Fallen.
I want to tell you about the time I almost died. How did I get into this fix? How did it all begin? No. If I go back to the beginning, that'll take forever. So let's start more recently.
Wait a minute. Bet. He gonna Clarice him. I just was thinking that.
Clarice?
What was the movie? Come closer, Clarice.
Why is there a space between lions and Spakowski?
Spakowski?
A lion and Spakowski.
You have a safe trip, yeah?
I'll be looking for you.
He freaks me out.
You see, he locked in the cell by himself. I would not have shook that man's hand. So what is he going to do? He walking the Green Mile? I guess I could ask, what did he do? They got him in this situation, but it's pretty apparent what he did.
It seemed like he had a little bit of a case here. What is he doing? Why are you doing that?
No, go ahead and take a breath. Take a breath.
Oh, man. Whew. That's tough.
Got him, coach.
Was he, like, kind of smirking?
Yeah, because he looked through the window, I guess, because he killed him.
I've been in this precinct about, 5-6 months.
Is that Tony Soprano? I wouldn't have noticed him if he didn't have, like, the boys.
It's the mustache for me.
Why keep making a noise?
Damn it, Charles, what took you so long?
There's a girl up on 13.
You know what you look like with this sandwich up your ass?
Pardon me?
Like a fat, stupid fuck with a sandwich up his ass. Put the job where the sandwich goes.
Forget your little sandwich. I don't want your sandwich or the job.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Uh-oh. He probably got in touch with the homie.
I love you, Dad.
Wait. Don't forget your Uncle Johnny.
Oh, I can feel the love in this room, man.
Oh, so that's his brother and his nephew.
Oh!
In the bathtub. And he just in the bathroom brushing his teeth.
Often you don't remember till later on, but then
There he go again.
look back, you realize.
Why does it keep showing it from like that angle?
I don't know. I'm confused. You see that?
What?
Line.
It's a riddle.
Lions.
Reese, in his cell before he died, he asked me why is there a space between Lyons and Spakowski.
I remember he said lion.
Tip,
Yeah?
you like riddles, you know, puzzles and shit, brain teasers?
Sure, as long as I'm doing the teasing.
Why is there space between Lyons and Spakowski?
What does that even mean, man? Come on.
Where's Spakowski my rookie year? South Precinct.
Come again?
No, you're Spakowski. This guy's a cop.
Keep talking, Lou.
Guy's a fucking asshole. He's a King Kong of assholes, a fucking legend. His name's up on the wall.
King Kong?
The King Kong of assholes. So Spakowski was a cop.
No, Lyons, I don't remember him, but Spakowski, he was around. And this guy was so fucking mean that his wife shot him in the foot and he couldn't get disability.
Lou, who was 65? Huh? Who was in that space right there?
You got me, bud. I don't know.
It's a space missing.
Wait a minute. How did he know that?
So it's like another name that's supposed to be there?
Yeah. But how did he know that that space was missing on that board? Because he didn't even know that.
Because Reese said that.
Milano.
Robert Milano.
Robert Milan.
That's right. Cop of the year, 1965. 8 months later, goes up to a cabin in the middle of nowhere, dies, cleaning his gun. So it was either two things. He was dirty or was a woman.
Whatever you find out, keep it to yourself.
Okay, see,
Why should I keep it to my...
what does he know?
Like they're trying to cover something up.
The language he was speaking later, that's Dutch.
This is mumbo jumbo, gibberish.
Oh, you sure on that?
I said Clarice him because I was thinking about Silence of the Lambs.
Right, yeah. He unstable. He's an unstable creature.
The way he was walking around in that jail cell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the detective who caught Edgar Reese. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. He was just executed.
Yeah, I read about him.
Right. And this Reese fella, he, in a roundabout way, he gave me your father's name.
In a roundabout way.
Did Reese like to sing?
Yeah, he did, actually.
And at the execution, did he try and touch you or grab you?
Yeah, he did. He shook my hand.
How she know all of this about him?
A reporter found out my father had been under investigation. He'd caught a killer, but copycat crime started. Evidence mounted up against him, fingerprints, witnesses. The press never got real proof, but my father's medal was rescinded.
I see.
The thing is, Detective, I know my father was innocent of those murders.
Hmm.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I go to church every now and then. What I see in my line of work, faith's a little hard to sustain.
To the type of job he got, he better believe in something.
Greta Milano. Now, what was she hiding? What was she so scared of? And then a question about God. What the hell is that all about?
And then she was saying that her dad was innocent. Oh.
school together? Is he
Wait.
a homicidal maniac who hates you on sight?
That's the guy that had the sandwich. And he walked right by him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hello? Hello?
Who keep calling and hanging up?
Mm-hmm.
Am I working tonight?
You quit, Charles.
I quit?
Yes, you insulted Harry, and he hired someone else.
Oh, but I mean,
You fired.
Is that Charles? Is that him? Oh, he came. Bang, bang.
No, that wasn't him.
That wasn't the Charles at the food place.
It almost looked like the guy that was at the Subway. Yeah, him right there. In the bathtub.
And he did the same. He did the same thing. How did he find him? You said the guy at the Subway.
You know,
That's
yeah,
the guy?
when they was at the Subway, it's like they bumped into each other and then he just followed them.
Professor says it's a language, all right. He's just never heard it spoken aloud before.
Meaning?
Some kind of antique.
Well, I believe this is a biblical tongue, Syrian Aramaic. Only a few nomadic tribes still use it.
So you don't know what he's saying?
Haven't the faintest.
Nobody even knows it.
Going home last night, this guy's walking past me. He's going the other way. He looks me right in the eye. I mean, right in the eye. You know, to kind of look like he knows you, you know what I mean? It's the same guy that's in the bathtub. The stiff.
You're shitting me.
I shit you not. Same guy.
Literally walked by him. That will freak me out.
No.
Walking home and that's the guy that's in the tub and you literally like walk
Well,
right
Yogi
past.
Bear, it's like deja vu all over again.
I mean, Reese.
Yep.
I think he's
So,
nervous.
so you got a real copycat. You got a real copycat on your hands.
How is he?
Who, Hobbs? How was he ever? He's fine. He's great.
Well, if it starts to work at him, let me know.
When it starts to work at me, I'll let you know that, too.
Why he in there? See, okay, they working together. him and him. Cause Lieutenant seemed like he knows something and he not saying it.
Because he probably been there for a long time. So and he said he actually knows Milano. Or knew him.
Well, why did he take Milano's name off the list? That looked like a place you shouldn't be by yourself.
And it's all the way out of the sticks too.
What the hell? Time to go.
Wait, what was that? I just saw something.
What? Where? Babe.
I saw.
What?
It's,
What did you see? BJ.
I thought something's in there with him.
Something?
Is that the music?
What you mean?
Oh man, don't walk over there. Don't do it.
Oh no, don't take your jacket off. What is he doing?
Something about to do with the wall when he looked at that picture.
Azazel? The hell that mean?
Azazel. Azazel?
Azazel.
What does Azazel mean?
Azazel.
Your father, he wrote it in the basement on the wall, then he painted over it. Now, my dictionary says that it's the evil spirit of the wilderness, whatever that means, huh? And then one of the books your father had up there talks about demons and how they move by touch. I mean, what is that?
Walk away, Mr. Hobbs.
Say again?
If you enjoy your life, if there's even one human being you care about, don't take this case.
That's Stuart Little's mama.
Oh, right there.
That's why I'm like, I recognize her face.
and she telling him don't even take the case.
Phone company sent muds and loads for news in Muskovich's apartment.
Yeah?
See those calls there? They made right around the time they were killed, give or take.
You saying the killer called my house from the scene of the crimes?
Sure looks like it.
Remember Reese used to call me all hours of the night?
Reese is dead.
Yeah, but whoever was doing this is in league with Reese, or he was imitating Reese, or I know he's still calling my house. How many times I gotta change my phone number?
The more you change it, the more it looks like someone on the inside.
Yeah, like a cop?
Yeah.
Translation from the Aramaic. I can't enter you by touch, but even when I can get inside you after I'm a spirit, I won't. I'll fuck you up and down, left and right. That's in the Bible. If that doesn't work, I have other ways. I need a translation of the translation.
That's if I touch you. That's literally what he was just talking about when he asked old girl that.
Yeah. Oh, see?
He'll go this thing again.
Is it like a ghost?
Sometimes you come face to face with yourself.
Babe, somebody's there.
Nobody's there. It's a ghost.
This is a dark ass street to be on.
A ghost playing games. Babe, there's somebody. You better put your feet up.
But nothing's behind him.
Something is in the car. Something is in the car.
It's always in the car.
Why am I so scared?
He finna chase whoever it was. Would you give chase or would you just leave it alone?
You already know. Whatever it is, he can't see it. That's the guy. How can't he see him?
He was hiding. At least I think he was hiding.
I think now, though, whatever it is that he's looking for has found him.
Oh, yeah. Because it's been calling him and everything.
Once inside, they know you and remember. Therefore, they speak all the time.
Of Babel.
Better I get you for real. Fuck you up, down, left, right, coming, going. I'll get so close to you. So close it breaks you. If that doesn't work, we'll have other ways.
So with this music, though.
I know.
All right, I have him brought right down. Hey, this is Mike at the front desk. Richard's uncle, you got up there.
Hey, Tip, looking good today.
Thanks.
Rap sheet on Bobby Steegers.
Thank you.
Look, she touched her. Babe.
Is it something about the touch?
Yeah, it got.
Come on, come here.
Look at his eyes.
Look.
Look at his eyes.
You see his finger, though? No freaking
on my
way.
side.
You are lying.
Yes, it is.
He's singing this.
You always saying that you wanna be free.
Why are you singing that song, huh?
Song?
The song. Why are you singing that song?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Uh-uh.
So is it getting in there?
Syrian Aramaic.
It did.
Hazel.
Where'd you get that? From Milano's place? You found something up there. Well, some things, pal, you shouldn't know.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Look.
You are lying, babe.
That is actually true. That something is traveling
By touch.
Yeah. How do you go back to work?
What were you doing just back then?
What are you talking about?
Back then, with the singing, you were singing.
Well, I wasn't singing it. I hated the fucking 60s.
Look how I was just looking at him like, you gotta be lying.
Is this for real? I mean, do you believe this stuff?
I believe more is hidden than is seen.
Well, I believe what I see, and I'm still trying to get my mind around what I just saw, okay?
And if there are angels, and there are, they exist. Some of these angels were cast down, and a few of the fallen were punished by being deprived of form. They can only survive in the bodies of others. It's inside of us, inside of human beings. Their vengeance is played out.
That's it. Come on, get out of here.
Would you believe it?
No.
So why does he focus in on me? What you doing?
Got his attention. So he tried to get inside you. Remember, he shook your hand.
That's why he shook his hand. Here go this I got my eyes on you point of view again. Oh, he's there.
All right, all the way back. Oh, he following her. He following her.
He's singing the song. That's him. She picked up on it.
Oh, sorry. I've just got to tap you on the shoulder. You're a friend of John Hobbs, aren't you? Huh? You know. Ooh. How lovely. You're not just Hobbs's chippy. Have we met? You seem vaguely familiar. Come on. Tell me.
Look at his eyes.
Watch out. Hey, no, you don't.
Oh, it's traveling.
Oh, she can't outrun it.
It's just going from one to the next, one to the next, one to the next. Lock the door, lock the...
Oh my gosh.
Now he done. I'm never leaving the house again. I'm not leaving the house again, y'all.
Where were you when Muscovitz and Nunes were killed? Where was I? Was it the phone records again?
Your prints.
My prints? On what?
On that fucking little coin of yours.
Where?
Nunes' place.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Say that 5 times.
Hi, Unc.
Hey, Sam. How you doing, George?
Mr. Hobbs.
I don't even know how you deal with, like, your fingerprints being found at the scene of a crime like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you a cop. Even the captain and the lieutenant don't believe him.
Sammy hit me.
What?
It was an accident, though. He didn't mean to, though. He didn't mean to. It was an accident. Johnny, it was an accident.
John.
Sam? Where's Toby?
Outside, I guess.
You leave my family alone.
Why? You come after me. And I'll come after you and yours.
You better get that little...
Get his ass,
Get his butt. You better get his tail.
So Sammy hit him. Sammy don't even know
Sammy hit his own daddy, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they can't remember anything.
Put the gun on the ground.
I know you, Hobbs.
Set your gun down, sir.
Ina, Yadahana, the menu. Ah.
What that mean? Whoa!
Dang, he must have died instantly.
He shot him in the heart.
Yes, it is.
They're never gonna get it.
Wake up, Hobbs. I'm not that easy to kill. When my host dies and I move his spirit, no man can resist me.
I thought that was gonna be it though. Like if he killed the person that actually had the thing, like that would be the end of him.
And see, you know, like,
but it's like it got up and floated out of him or something.
And same thing with Reese. Remember when Reese?
Yeah.
Like it was almost showing like it was like
that's what
rising up out of him and
what
stuff.
What is that angle showing?
Yeah, that point of view. And the crazy part about it is like Hobbs knows what's going on, but how can you tell somebody, like if you can't see it, like how can you get somebody to believe
right
the impossible?
Got APO written on his chest. It's, trying to send some kind of message.
Hobbs, this time you are the killer.
Yeah, sort of.
I mean, he can explain it the same way that he's learned how to understand what exactly is happening. They'll get it if he got it.
I don't know. Right now, there's hardcore evidence that he did all of this stuff. And then you got to remember, that's what happened to Milano. It's almost like he's been the same thing.
What is it? Oh! What that mean?
Cal? I don't know.
Sam, you were asleep last night when I tucked you in, weren't you?
I don't know. All I remember was somebody tickling me. Tickling my chest.
Oh!
What did he have on his chest though?
Like a Y.
No, what did that say? C-A-L? Okay, right. C-A-L-Y. What does that mean?
Callie?
Hard?
Please, please, please. Please don't. Arthur?
No.
He's asleep. Sleep. Right?
I don't. Babe, no, he's not.
PSC. What does this mean?
Apocalypse. Remember the APO? APOCALYPSE?
Wait, what?
Some other guy had the APO on his chest.
Right?
CAL.
Look. Oh.
And that's the same as all the other people, too.
You seen the news?
It wasn't. The cop was shooting first, and he kept on shooting.
Yeah.
And then the guy
Our friend Lou's coming to get you. He's gonna bring you down for more conversation. Lou? No. You get him yet? No, not yet.
Yeah, I think it had to have been what it said. APOCALYPSE.
Oh, because the boy had the Y.
He had the Y. Damn. All while they was in the bedroom sleep last night.
What's going on here?
We're just gonna play a little trick on somebody.
Cool. And now he got him in there too.
Yeah. And so they hear what? To pick up Hobbs?
Look. It's watching him. Look.
The same lady. That was the same lady that was on the news. That's crazy to know somebody watching you like that.
But what does the number mean?
Does apocalypse that mean anything to you?
Sure it does. Apocalypse was the Greek word for revelation.
Revelation. You mean like the book of the Bible?
Yes.
18:2. Revelation 18:2.
Detective Hobbs?
Sir, you forgot your change.
Detective Hobbs. Detective Hobbs, hold up, I want to talk to you. Hey!
Oh, man.
Dang, they under the bridge.
I want to talk to you about something else, too. About your dad.
He's not asleep, is he?
Damn.
We got no place else to go. It's my nephew, Sam.
I hope it didn't follow him. It's just crazy that that's what he been giving all these little hints and clues and stuff, and that's what it adds up to. Basically saying something about the end of the world.
Cause I sure been trying to figure out like what these letters mean. Like,
Fallen.
I didn't even put that together. I'm trying to put CALYPSE. I'm like, what does that mean? I forgot about the APO.
After the host body dies, the demon can survive for one breath over 500 cubits, right? Now, at the same time, Azazel says to me, when he moves a spirit, no man can resist. So what does that mean? Somebody that he can't get into by touch, he can still get into by spirit.
Because if when he's in spirit form, he's fighting for his life, he's gonna be that much more powerful.
I just don't see this thing ever stopping. There's no way.
How can it stop?
It's like it just goes from one person to the next, no matter what. Oh, he's back at that place where
You're
he got that
probably
book.
wondering, what am I doing?
In the middle of nowhere.
Well,
Yeah,
this is where things get a little tricky.
I'm wondering. Where is he? What? Oh,
Did you see that?
I did. Was that outside or inside?
Yeah, I thought that was outside. Unless your mind playing tricks on you.
No.
I thought I saw something.
What was it? Was this? Maybe it was there. It was already there.
I think somebody was waiting on him to get there. What was that?
I don't know. Because I saw something.
He looked at the floor.
That was like an outline of a body. Like, you know, like a crime scene, how they write it out in chalk. They draw the person. That's what that was. But I saw somebody walk across. Did you?
That's what I'm saying. Out the window, right?
Maybe that was like a camera person and we just caught the angle.
No, that's not that.
You know, you didn't ask the man what?
What? No.
How much more fun can you have, huh?
Was it him it was him the whole time.
Now drop the goddamn gun.
Do what he says, Hobbs.
Oh. Both of them.
Put the goddamn gun down.
Wait, is this the end? Like they showed the end at the beginning of the movie?
I don't know.
Because he was out there in the snow like that.
I'm sorry, Stan.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was
Before so many years, you think you've seen it all, but you haven't. This life always gives you one more surprise.
One more.
Oh! I thought it was him.
Keep thinking, Hobbs.
Oh, wow. So,
Come on.
Oh, gosh.
Come on, Hobbs.
Oh, gosh.
It's about to go off.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We did. Got him, coach.
500 cubits, that's a long way, Azazel. Jonesy dies too fast. As powerful as you are, I might never get away from you.
Oh, he's catching on. What? You think you're gonna win this thing?
God willing.
Why do you think Milano came all the way out here in the middle of nowhere? I think that he wanted to do what I'm gonna do. Only he couldn't pull it off.
Pull what off?
Here we are, in this beautiful place. Not another human being around for miles.
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Cigarettes kill. This
especially cigarettes laced with poison.
Bullshit.
Same poison that you used to kill my brother.
So he is gonna die.
Oh. You better give it. Oh, he gave it to him. He gave it to him. Uh-oh. What?
Uh-oh. Well, it can't go to him.
No, it can. Because when he turns into a spirit, that's like his strongest form.
Yeah, but he's gonna die. That's why he was smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. But that's the only way he can get into him, though.
I was beaten, outsmarted, poisoned by Detective John Hobbs.
You heard him growling? He growled.
Oh. You forgot something, didn't
you? Son of a...
At the beginning, I said I was going to tell you about the time I almost died.
No. You are lying. So the whole time he's been narrating as Azazel. He was Azazel.
This wasn't the ending that I was thinking of.
Is there a part 2?
That's why I'm like, is there like another one that comes to this? I was not thinking that. I thought he was going to be like a valiant hero or something.
I did too. And he said, well, at the beginning,
he done died.
That's what I said when I said, wasn't he at this part at the very beginning? And he said, I'm going to tell you about when I almost died. So for a sec, I thought he wasn't going to die. I thought he wasn't going to die in this scene. Like, I thought maybe... But then when he said that the cigarettes that he was smoking was laced with the stuff that he had been using, that's why I was just like, oh, so he gonna kill himself too, because he think that this thing about to come out of him and get into him, and you can't get into me because I'm already dead, basically. I'm already gonna die. But it still came out of him and went inside of the cat.
Yeah, because obviously, okay, wait, okay.
But when he said, he said at the beginning, I told you about a story about how I almost died. But he wasn't talking about Denzel. He was talking about Azazel.
Azazel. Right. Well, obviously at the end, because he's like, I almost died. And at the very beginning of the movie, when, whatever he was doing, oh, no. It was when he first came out there to the cabin. When John Hobbs first went out there to the cabin to investigate, I saw like a bobcat run. I was like, they got bobcats out in the middle of the forest? That probably was that house cat. You don't remember that part? It was real quick.
I saw the cat the first time. I do remember seeing the cat, but I forgot about the cat.
At the end.
Part, like, was that a cat? That was a cat.
I thought it was a bobcat.
That was a cat.
Yeah, it was a cat. It was a cat, but I'm saying when they initially showed it, I thought it was a bobcat that ran across the screen.
But you have to clarify this part. That part where he walked into the cabin, did you not see somebody walk across the window?
I thought somebody was outside.
So that had to have been like a film error then, because whatever that was, there was nothing actually there the entire time until they pulled up in the car.
Yeah, unless it was a tree, unless your mind playing tricks on you.
Babe, no, we straight up saw somebody walk across the screen, y'all.
But you know how it is when they pan across like something, it makes it look like something walk. I couldn't tell. I thought it was somebody outside.
Nothing was moving. That's why it was a still shot, and the only thing you saw was somebody walking across the window.
But sometimes when we scared as hell,
babe,
and we sitting here scared as hell, your mind play tricks on you. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Go back to the part, y'all, when he went back into the cabin. Was it the second time when he came?
No, it was just right here at the very, very end.
Right. So this part where he went into the cabin when he first got there.
Right, when it was still daytime.
Yeah, and then you could look out the window. If you look out the window, it was the part where the camera's looking out the window. It was a still shot.
Yeah. So we thought somebody was outside.
It's like, right. That's why I was like, because we saw it at the same time. So I'm knowing I'm crazy. Okay, I just had to clarify. I'm like, tell me I'm not crazy.
No.
Okay.
I don't think you are. Not today. She not today. Today.
That's just something that your eyes probably wasn't supposed to see, or maybe it did see, and it was supposed to throw you off and make you think that something was there or something.
Yeah, but this movie was so crazy. It was creepy and eerie.
Oh man, the fact that this thing could go from one person to the next is just like beyond me.
The way that he could just travel.
Yeah,
that he was traveling.
That made me not want to touch people.
It literally like made the hair on my arm stand up. Like the scene when he walked out of the police station and he confronted Azazel, you know, whenever he said whatever he said in that Syrian Arabic.
Yeah.
And Azazel turned around. My the hair on my arm started standing up, like when that old man and the old woman was talking to him when they walked out of the police station. That part right there, like literally had me like frozen, like in my just frozen to the screen, because I'm just like, this is really happening. Like when he was walking through the police station and they were like touching each other, and then he started singing.
When he first figured it out, like when he started putting it together.
Whenever he said that phrase, I know what. I know what.
Don't say that out loud. Okay.
But yeah, but it just makes you think, because like you've heard of like stories like this or things like in the Bible where, you know, angels were casted from heaven and pretty much were cast out of heaven and sent to earth to cause hell on earth.
Right.
To some degree.
Right. Yeah.
And so it has a name, Azazel.
So I thought he was gonna go and actually read the Revelations, like you said, Revelations 18:2. Now that make me want to go look it up and see if there was something in that message, because you finally figured out that what he was spelling was apocalypse.
Yeah.
But what did the 18:2 mean? Because other than that, I never saw anything else that made reference to it. So was he?
Oh, you know, like a Bible verse.
Okay. So it was Revelations. Why did they show the Bible verse?
They did. It was saying some Babylon is fallen, or when Babylon falls. Remember when I said fallen? He didn't read it. It was just the screen. It was just showing what the verse was.
What it said.
So you had to read it for yourself. All I saw was something about Babylon, and Babylon is fallen.
I remember saying, but I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know that he was looking at the Bible, because I guess the first time he read something, he was reading that sentence from the book that he found at that cabin.
Yeah.
So it really kind of highlighted it, zoomed in a little bit. So I think it did the same thing. Babe, don't laugh.
No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the simple fact that I thought my spelling was off. Because I didn't want to say it at first. When like, because the C-A-L, he was like, babe, what's the C-A-L? And I had to think back to APO. To the APO, and I was like, I don't want to say this right now, because what does it spell?
And I'm sitting here going in my head going, Cali.
I said that too, though. I said Cali.
What the heck does that even mean? Like, so when I couldn't put it together, I was like, I don't even know what calypso is.
Right.
I'm not even going to say the word. I don't know what that is. And then when you was like, oh, apocalypse.
Even when I said, I was like, I still didn't know if the last part of apocalypse was if I was spelling it right in my head.
Yeah, I had to spell apocalypto to figure out if I was spelling apocalypse.
So we just watched Apocalypto last week.
I'm sitting here like, wait, Apocalypto, and I put it because you was like, yeah, that is how you spell apocalypse. Yeah, that is what it is.
I just went with it. I was like, I don't know if it's right. I'm finna sound crazy if I say it. But this had, so Denzel Washington, John Goodman, James Gandolfini.
I had no idea. Like, y'all, first, babe, if he wouldn't have talked, I would have never recognized him. I would have never.
You would have. Eventually you would have. You don't think so?
No. I didn't recognize his face at all.
With just the mustache, right?
Right.
I noticed by his voice, and then I was like, okay, minus the mustache. That's him. And he almost sounded like Tony a little bit to me.
That's why I put my hair. I'm like, that is Tony. That's Tony. Okay? And Jana's sitting right next to him, too.
Yeah, that's her
so
name.
Crazy.
That's her name.
That's so crazy that it goes back like this far, though, that they were on screen together even then.
And this movie was 1997, so this was around
the time that Sopranos was out.
Oh, very, very close to it.
Like around the time? No way.
Or right before, I think,
that is
maybe.
So crazy. Y'all, I had no idea.
We would need a timeline, because I think It started around 96 or 98.
Does it go back? I thought y'all said Sopranos was like 2000s. No. Oh my god.
That's about the time it ended.
Wow.
That's about the time it ended, like 2001.
That's insane.
So, yeah.
That is insane.
And you know when you go back to like biblical terms and you start reading back in like scripture, and when it comes down to like religion and faith, like some people really do believe in this movie and like this
like this kind of stuff.
Right, exactly.
Wait a minute, I have to go pull the Bible because I want to see
Revelations
what the
18:2.
Revelations
Hold on,
say.
y'all. We about to pull it.
I got to see what it says.
I want you to read it.
Oh, no.
Because at first it was Apocalypse 18:2, but Apocalypse is the end, and the last story in the Bible is Revelations.
Wait a minute. Wait, what is all of this?
They had me want to say a prayer. I'm just saying. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Since you didn't catch that part.
Revelation 18.
18, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's book 18.
Fallen, it says, fallen is Babylon the Great. She has become a dwelling for demons and a haunt for every impure spirit, a haunt for every unclean bird, a haunt for every unclean and distable animal. That's it.
That definitely sounds like something that's in Revelations, because it's literally like pointing to like the end of days to a degree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they're saying Babylon and Babylon is fallen, and they're pretty much
No, it's saying everything that this movie really kind of captivates. Fallen is Babylon the Great. She has become a dwelling for demons and a haunt for every impure spirit.
But you know what Babylon means though?
What?
Like our world.
Yeah.
So our world is fallen.
Okay. A haunt for every unclean bird. A haunt for every unclean and distable animal.
Okay.
So
pretty much anything on earth, any creature.
Hell, because we all sinners.
Whether you're human or whether you're an animal.
It doesn't matter. Like bird,
yeah,
dog, cat, anybody can get it, basically.
So that's why they're saying, like, as far as a demon, it would be able to enter anybody based on.
But it didn't enter him, though.
But you know why? Because
until he started smoking a cigarette, because he was touching the people.
Because you have like certain individuals that are just divinely touched. You know what I mean?
Like angels and stuff. That's what that's what the girl was explaining. Like some people are.
And maybe that's why she had that in her house. You know, she had that in her house, and she knew about her father 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But obviously nobody cares or nobody will believe her because of the evidence that was piling up on him.
Right.
So that's why he went out there and did the exact same thing with the intentions of killing Azazel himself.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. That's why, okay. Because he was, at the end of the day, he was going to just leave it to him and whoever was there. They were going to die. He was going to die. We're going to die together.
Yeah.
And nobody else is here.
In some kind of way.
That's why he wanted to be in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. And some fashion, that's the way that Azazel made it back to civilization. Maybe through the cat, and then
it was the cat.
It was the cat, and then the cat did something.
Just traveled along.
Oh, but you remember it was another cat early on that rubbed up against the guy's leg before he went into the police station. We gotta watch this one again. It's so many like crazy points that were made in this movie.
This movie is a trip.
Especially starting with Reese. Reese was crazy.
Why is it so creepy though? Like that's why I'm like, this is just like one of those. Okay.
You know, but I really feel that the tone was set with Reese, with how Reese acted.
Yeah.
Like he was a bit like culprit into like understanding like the demon and everything, because even after Reese was gone, the same types of things were happening.
Yeah,
with his phone being called and then the copycats.
What I didn't figure out was that the fact it is copycats. Copycats.
Yeah.
Cats. The cats. What I didn't catch at the very beginning though was the fact that when he shook his hand and there was like this weird thing and he kind of looked at him like, and then he kind of like pulled his hand back. but I didn't catch anything. Like nothing had happened at that point because I guess when everything started, all this transferring and stuff like that, because it transferred when that guy touched him when they were in that chamber thing.
Exactly, and it seemed
and that's why it got out, was because he. That's why. Remember, I was like, did he smirk a little bit?
The guy that
that did it.
The unaliving.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And he smirked a little bit, and I'm like, is he? Why would he do that?
I remember them showing his face. I just didn't. I didn't. You said he smirked. I didn't catch that part.
Right. It was like a small little grim smile
slight
at the end, where I was just like, nobody smiles at stuff like that. Like, period. That's why I was like, did he just smirk?
Yeah.
But it was just that quick, and they changed it. Like, it was on to the next thing. So that's why I caught that. But I didn't. When they showed the angle after he died, and he kind of went up, and I'm like, what is the angle thing, though? Like, why are we looking at it like
the point of view thing?
Yeah. And it looked like, and it went into him. Like, he was the first person. And then he did that little grimy smile. Yeah. And then the camera changed. Like,
yeah, I saw it a couple of times. It really dawned on me when they... It really dawned on me when it happened to the school teacher, when they left the school teacher, and then it went into the girl that was on the street. Then I was like, okay, it's showing it traveling when somebody like passes away.
Yeah, that's what's been happening.
That's like the transference.
Now I got to go back and watch it again because I didn't catch the transfer stuff at the very beginning, and now I want to go back and see how all this transpired because I didn't catch that until
from the beginning for me.
He pointed it out, and then when he was on the street, and it was like that one person and the one person and the one person, and he was literally standing there watching this, and that's when I was like, oh.
Yeah, because you saw people acting kind of weird. Like people were acting weird. I got to go back and watch that part, like the early part, maybe like that first 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
As far as what you're saying, even with the copycats, like to really like pick up on everything, because there was a lot of things. Even when he like on the wall and stuff, like the little clues and stuff. Like I like these types of like mystery type of movies when like it's almost like the person that they're after is like leaving clues behind, like leaving these little small nuggets of information that you got to put together that at the end of the movie it's going to eventually like make sense.
Which is kind of crazy because I said something about Silence of the Lambs, and that's kind of how that movie was.
Yeah, he was weird.
He kept leaving all these little spots, and then he had to put the puzzle together at the very end and figure it out.
That's probably like the perfect analogy is like Silence of the Lambs. Because Silence of the Lambs was really, really, really good too.
Yeah.
As far as like having to like put all the clues from the very beginning, and it kind of leads up to the end too.
Right. So, y'all tap in, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all, we can keep going about this. This movie is crazy. I really enjoyed it though.
Y'all let us know if this is like one of y'all favorite Denzel Washington movies. I gotta watch this one again. This is like one of the ones that's under the radar. I don't know if it was like a blockbuster, like a big blockbuster motion picture or not.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Well, y'all tap in. Let us know what y'all think about this. If y'all enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Like, comment, subscribe. Smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asian BJ. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you. We gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye. No.
I'm trying to see if it worked.
Okay. You need to move, okay?